questions. Okay, what's your name?
Eliana.
Eliana what?
Patella.
Okay. Out of these two phones right here, which one do you like better?
This one.
You like that one?
Yes.
Which one do you think's prettier?
This one.
Really? Okay. If you had a choice to play with one or the other, which one do you think is easier to play with?
This one.
That one? Okay. Okay, now say bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay, what is your name and your age?
I'm Jordan Pinella. I am age 11.
Okay, I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions regarding the future of mobile technology. You do own a phone, correct?
Yes.
What kind of phone is it?
It's a My Touch.
Okay. And do you enjoy using it?
Yes.
And what are some things that you would like to see in the future on phones?
More games.
Anything else?
No.
Is your phone pretty simple to use?
Yes.
Do you think there's any easier ways that phones can be presented in the future, maybe like in the next 5-10 years? You think there's anything else maybe that they might want to add on that would make it like cooler or make it like fancier?
Probably more like touchscreens.
Okay.
Yeah, people have those flip phones.
Okay. And the iPhone is probably the iPhone, and I believe it's a couple of the T-Mobile and Verizon touch tone phones are a couple of the most popular phones right now at the moment. Do you think that those are going to continue to be popular, or do you think that they're going to come out with something better over the next couple of years?
I think they'll come up with something better in the next 10 years probably.
Okay. Have anything else to add?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, state your name and age.
My name is Aiden Rodriguez, 81078.
Okay, and my question is, what do you think the future of mobile technology will have for us? Like, what type of phones do you think we'll have in the future? Do you think anything is going to change from what we have now?
Of course, it always keeps getting better and better. I don't think they're going to be any smaller. They're going to be about the same size. Adding all the apps, it's going to come out with other technologies such as other app forms.
Is there anything maybe that you might like to see on future phones that might make them better or more efficient?
I just think that it's going to come down to all you got to do is talk to your phone and it'll do everything for you.
Which is what we have now. Do you think that that's working well, or do you think that they'll come out with something newer?
I think they'll definitely come out with something newer, but in the meantime, I think we've got to focus on the phone itself, and as far as talking to the phone, we haven't really been educated on it that well.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Can you please state your first name and your age, please?
My name is Sonia. I am 77 years old.
Okay.
76, I forgot.
Okay, and my question is, what do you think is the future of mobile technology? What do you think they may come out with in the next couple years, maybe 10 or 20 years down the line?
20 years down the line, I think I'll be able to send you home-cooked food through the internet somehow.
Is there anything...
It's not funny. It's going to happen.
And is there anything that you would like to see in future phones? Maybe something that might be easier for you, or something that might be more interesting?
Well, not really, because I'm having a hard time, with this simple one. So I'm happy with this one.
Okay, thank you. Action. Okay, what is your name and your age, sir?
My name's Tony, and I'm 40 years old.
Okay, and my question is, what do you think is the future of mobile technology?
Well, coming from someone who doesn't use mobile tech all that much, I have a flip phone similar to this one here. It's pretty much all I have need for. I really can't imagine what the future of it's going to be.
Okay. And do you have a preference of what phone to use, or is there anything that you may think is interesting that might come out in the next couple of years?
What I would like to see is something where something that allows people to use their device but not lose track of what's going on around them. 'Cause
Okay.
The big problem I see with mobile devices is people driving.
Okay.
Because I saw it today on the highway. Some guy's sitting there texting, driving, and I see it in his rearview mirror. He's eyeballing his phone instead of paying attention to the road like he's doing. And I know they have headsets now that you can talk with the headset, but I would hope that they would come out with something a little more interactive, where maybe a small heads-up display,
Okay.
where you can still look, at the road while you're driving, but maybe still be able to talk to people or video chat or whatever.
I've actually heard that they are going to come out with vehicles that prohibit drivers from using the telephone at all. Like it's a device that'll actually shut the car off. Is that something that you would like to see in the future?
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, state your name and your age, please.
Allison Torres, 27.
Okay, and the question I have is, what do you think the future of mobile technology holds for us in the next, like, maybe 10, 20 years? Do you think that the phones now are the best that we're going to have, or do you think they're going to come out with something even better?
Oh, for sure. I think they're going to come out with something better. Every couple of years, it seems as though the iPhone is coming out with like iPhone 4. So I think they're going to come out with the iPhone number 12, and that it's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be insane because already right now the iPhone 4 is pretty kick-ass with the whole, you can talk into it and it text messages it for you, and I think they might try to come out with something a little bit safer for when you're driving, so that way you don't have to, deal with your actual cell phone itself. So,
Okay, and is there anything that you would like to see in phones in the future?
I would like to see just some better apps, some like different apps available, like if you're traveling abroad, something that will help you with that, or if you're not as tech savvy, something to help you with that, so
Okay.
I would like it.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, please state your name and your age.
Lucy Portella, I'm 56 years old.
Okay, and my question is, what do you think the future of mobile technology holds for us?
Well, we've come such a long way, but I hope that when we can get in our cars and lock the doors, that there's some kind of magnet where it clicks with your phone that tells you to buckle up and not text, because the roads are getting more dangerous with people texting and driving, and there have been so many accidents. So I'm looking forward to whenever that feature comes alive.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, please tell me your name and your age.
My name is Jorge de la Vega. I'm 21 years old.
Okay, and the question is, what do you think the future of mobile technology will be for us?
I think phones are going to be more like computers, as like kind of like a tablet type of deal, but not as big. Something more, something we can carry easily.
Okay, and is there anything that you may want to see in the future on phones?
I guess just better cameras and more memory on the phone.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, please state your name and your age, please.
Hi, my name's Dr. Montalvo. My age is undisclosed.
Okay, and my question is, what do you think the future of mobile technology holds for us?
I think mobile technology, the way it's moving, is going more into the automobile sector. A few years ago, the United Nations had the automobile standards for cars to be able to talk to each other, the frequencies, the bandwidth. So I see cars streaming more data into the car, and you already see it with like iHeartRadio versus satellite radio. With the maps, they're streaming data already. So I think the next phase of mobile technology beyond iPads and iPhones and smartphones is the automobile. There's just such an enormous market to exploit there as far as technology goes. Everything from finding my perfect restaurant because I'm 30 minutes away to just exploiting all kinds of resources, diverting traffic if there's a jam there, all kinds of streaming data. So I think that's the next phase. And you already see Microsoft and companies like that getting into it. So
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
you're welcome, Jenny.
Okay, please state your name and your age.
Juan Portela, 54.
Okay, and the question I have is, what do you think the future of mobile technology holds for us in the next 10 to 20 years?
Oh, well, we're soon going to see flying cars. We will see mobile devices replaced by chips implanted in the side of our ears. We're going in that direction.
Okay, and is there anything that you would like to see in future phones? Do you think that they're going to come out with something better than the iPhone, better apps, maybe something other than apps?
I think we'll just have better performance on all our devices, but the sky is the limit when it comes to technology.